Recycling is fun, and most definitely always has been. Sorting objects by type and saving the planet, what's not to love? Yes, I'm a little late to the party, but Playway reached out and gave me a copy of the high-octane thrill ride that is Recycling Center Simulator. Oh wait, hang on, it's the American spelling. Recycling Center Simulator. Terrible. Let's just change that. Wonderful. Look at him. This guy recycles. Recycling Center Simulator is a business simulator game with a first-person view. Wow, what a unique game mechanic. Make money from garbage, collect raw materials for your recycling center from different locations, recycle them, make money by producing new products, and improve your factory. Goodness crikey, I'm excited. Let's do this thing. Let's just address one thing right away. These are not outdoor fixtures. Those are theatre-grade lighting fixtures. I'll go as far as to say that's an ETC Source 4 zoom. Yeah, I know how to research stuff, and I get distracted far too easily. We hit new game, and we're straight in, baby. No messing about. Look at our beautiful room. The first thing we're instructed to do is find the boxed machine and grab the heck out of it. Now, it wants me to place this central to the barn, but I'm famously a rebel, and I'm putting it over here, and there's nothing you can do about it. Next, it's computer time, because we need to buy some scrap. Scrap that can be bargained for. Now, considering I'm British, haggling is not in my repertoire. I'd sooner pay more than bargain with someone, but let's give this a go, shall we? Taylor offers $120 for her scrap, but this just won't do. So let's kick this off with a lowball offer of $80. Taylor isn't having any of it, so let's try $95. It's a deal. Goodness, we've saved $25 already. Hurrah! With the offer taken, it's time to hop into our gorgeous little truck and go get that scrap. Scrap that's been left all over the bloody floor of this general store. How careless. I've got a lovely sack that can hold 10 kilograms of trash. Once full, I can lob it in the back. How satisfying. I'm great at throwing. I was aiming for the roof, obviously. Larger items have to be carried individually, which isn't time consuming or tedious at all. You'd think if I paid Taylor for all this scrap, the least she could do was organise it for me. Alas, I'm crawling across the floor, sifting through trash like a bloody refuse worker. Oh wait. With everything on board our little lorry, we get a cute little chime and we're ready to head home. Back at the factory, it's time to sort. Now, I'm quite the organisationalist, and sorting appeals to me greatly. All this entails is a fun little mini game where you pop the scrap in the right bin. Easy peasy. Considering we already have a paper machine, let's grab the paper and chuck it in. I'll use my superb IT skills to program this highly advanced computer, and away we go. We now need to load our pressed paper onto a pallet ready for storage. I don't want to say I'm an expert with a pallet jack, but by the end of this video, I'll be Tokyo drifting this thing. With the entire process complete, all that's left to do is get those sweet, sweet dollar bills. This can be done through the marketplace or through contracts. I think it wanted me to sell one here, but I sold all of them like an idiot. This meant I didn't have enough for the contract offer. Silly sausage. However, what it did do was motivate me to get more pressed paper, so that's good, right? Once again, we have the option to bargain, which obviously I'm going to do. Although I've clearly not mastered the haggle, as I open with, my last offer is $150. Okay, bucko, let's simmer down a bit. After a bit of negotiation, we agree on $100. Works for me. You'll notice there was also an offer for plastic, and for that we need a plastic shredding machine. I know. Let's get it and place it neatly next to our paper shredder. We're clearly getting too big for our boots as we're already looking to hire staff. I can't be expected to unload trucks, I've already done it at least one time. We're going to hire 24-year-old Rosh Anderson, and he's going to be the best damn sorting worker the world has ever seen. Phew, our first day has been tiring. It's only 6 PM, but I'm exhausted. Let's go to bed. We did well today. I'm sure we're going to make great profits. Oh, okay. Motivated to avoid bankruptcy, I'm keen to make great progress today. Let's start by sourcing some scrap, shall we? A bit of bargaining with Stephanie, and we've got ourselves a deal. Time to go. You okay there, Rosh? You doing okay? I'm sure he's fine. Let's clear this place out. Can you imagine watching someone lobbing a water cooler across an abandoned restaurant? I spent more time than I'd care to admit trying to find this last cardboard box, but with that on board, it's time to hurry back to poor Roche. Thankfully he's still here, and eager to unload our truck full of scrap. Look at him go. There's a stark difference between a manager and a leader, and I am a leader. So let's lend Roche a hand, shall we? A whole heap of sorting later, and we've got some very full bins of scrap ready for shredding, or pressing, or whatever these machines are doing. Look, a whole pallet full of pressed paper. How exciting. Plastic, however, has a much lower payout, but hey, look at these multicolored cubes. Such fun. Gosh, what an awful poster. Anyway, time to sell, and hooray, we've leveled up. I don't think I can contain my excitement. I did a bit more extremely unchallenging bargaining before attempting to get more scrap. Is 6 PM too late to head out and collect scrap? I was asleep at this time yesterday. Goodness. Nothing shady about collecting trash from an abandoned store during nightfall. By 9 PM I had to whack my torch out, but thankfully time freezes at 9 around these parts, so I had no fear of it getting any darker. Equally, Roche apparently works 24 hours a day without breaks, which is convenient for me. A touch of trash sorting by moonlight never hurt anyone. Quite relaxing if anything. If you can believe it, this garnered us 45 kilos of plastic, which will be plenty to fulfill our open contract with Plastic Solutions. I really should tell them how terrible their company name is. Much time later, it's still 9 PM, but I have a whole load of plastic and paper to show for it. Enough to complete our plastic order, but not quite enough for Pinnacle paper. But we'll address that tomorrow, don't you fret. And bloody blimey, we've only gone and made a flipping profit. Day 3 and I'm really getting into the swing of things now. No messing about. It's time to overcharge some clients, buy a brand new shiny machine to chop wood, and accept every darn scrap deal going. I had great fun chucking trash off the top of a construction site, I must say. With a truck positively rammed full, it's time to put Roche to work. Although I couldn't help but assist him once again, I'm not a monster. Sorting this much trash was not the relaxing endeavour I was used to, and became quite the mission. But with everything in the correct bin, I worked through the night, with all 3 machines whirring away, filling pallets, organising the product, and I'm sure annoying the neighbours. I was singing It's Raining Men at full volume. I promise I'm not usually this messy. Look, just to prove it, I came back later and stacked everything neatly. I'm not a heathen. With everything green, I could rake in the cash, and I even levelled up in the process. Maximum excitement. And with that, I laid down in my mountain of cash, staring up at the stars thinking, my what a lovely time I've had playing Recycling Center Simulator. If you think recycling is a good thing, like the video. If you think I'm a good thing, subscribe to the channel. Either way, I hope to see you next time.